Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about the Aries Ascendant in Vedic Astrology. Now, the Ascendant is the sign that was rising in the east at the time of your birth. The Ascendant changes every couple of hours, and basically, since the Earth turns, it's rising in the east. This particular sign or constellation is rising at the time of your birth, and that's how you get. That's why we call it the ascendant, because it or rising sign, because it was rising at the time of your birth. And in Vedic astrology, another term for the ascendant is called the lagna. That means that which has been screwed into place. So that means that at the time of your birth, the positioning of the planets as they shine down on you basically mounts your individual personality, your past life karma, your passions, your soul desire, your past life karmas, and all that, everything that makes you unique. All that was basically put into place. So, and depending on your planetary placement, your results will vary, but generally Aries ascendants are very physically active. They play sports, they do physical fitness, they're always taking action, and they love competition. They are driven to outcompete and outperform everyone else in life, no matter, it could be in athletics, in business, in whatever. They're just very competitive people. And so, let's see. So, why, you might be asking, why are they competitive? What makes them competitive? Well, this is because Mars rules Aries, so depending on where your Mars is placed, this can affect how active you are and how action-oriented you are. Aries are go-getters. They like to pursue their goals in life and take charge. They are natural leaders, but their major downfall is that they sometimes act without thinking or give in to their impulses and base instincts, and don't take the time to consider their options to choose the wisest one. This is like a huge thing, because people who are actually always going and going and going, taking action, doing what they need to do, don't always consider their other options, and there might be wiser options that they're just not considering, or wiser options that they're taking. So Aries ascendants are the only ascendants to have the 12 signs in the 12 houses perfectly aligned. So yeah, because Aries is the first, the natural first house, all their other signs and things like that are all aligned perfectly. So, now their planets, like I said, depending on planetary placements, this might be a little different, but or your results may vary, but this is typically what the average Aries ascendant will be. So let's talk a little bit about the houses. So they have Taurus in the second house. Taurus is what you value, and the second house is your immediate physical environment, your senses, your this can also be your income, or your maybe your inheritance or something like that. It's also your self-esteem, so how you feel about yourself. and your immediate environment. So Aries values their immediate environment. They admire their home. This will probably be their home or their business, immediate environment. And so they tend to appreciate the finer things in life. So, Gemini in the third house. Gemini is communication. And the third house is the house of communication as well. So this is things like technology, siblings, local community, commerce. So naturally, it's like siblings, siblings, local community, all that. So naturally, you can't get these people to shut up. If their Gemini is in their third house, that's like a perfect match. So they're going to exceed in these qualities. Cancer in the fourth house. Cancer is the home and the mother. So it rules your house, your mom, and even like if you're a mother, it'll come into play then. The fourth house is the house of foundations, your home, your privacy, security, and nurturing. Leo in the fifth house is... So, when you have Leo in the fifth house, Leo is self-expression. And the fifth house is things like drama, creativity, attention, romance, and fun. And this is the house of actors, royalty, and celebrities. Virgo in the sixth house. So these Aries Ascendants have Virgo in the sixth house, and Virgo is the helper. And the sixth house is health, service, schedules, organizations, routine, fitness, diet, helpfulness, and being of service to others. So I typically think of somebody who is a Virgo as, and we're talking about Aries Ascendant now, but people who are Virgo, I tend to think of as like the typical like nurse or healthcare professional. Just people who love people and want to serve people. And so, let's see, Libra in the seventh house. So Libra is basically balance, and the seventh house is the house of relationships, partnerships, both business partnerships and personal partnerships. Things like contracts, marriages, and business deals all are like that, those seventh house things. So, and then we have Scorpio in the eighth house. So Scorpio is basically mystery. And the eighth house is birth, death, sex, transformation, merged energies, healing, bonding. So, like bonding at the deepest level. Also, other people's property, real estate, inheritances, and investments. So, this is a very Scorpio placement. So, there you go. And we have Sagittarius in the ninth house. Sagittarius is the higher mind, and the ninth house is expansion, international travel, and foreign languages, as things like inspiration, optimism, publishing, broadcasting, higher education, luck, adventure, and especially like religion and philosophy. You'll find a lot of philosophers have a dominant ninth house and Sagittarius placement. Capricorn in the 10th house. So the Aries Ascendant has Capricorn in the 10th house. Capricorn is basically the boss. The 10th house is career, corporations, public image, fame, achievement, laws, authority, and fatherhood. So the 10th house is going to be your career. A big time has things to do with laws and judges, things like that. And now we move on to Aquarius in the 11th house. Aquarius is basically fulfilled desires, things that things that you've been working towards all your life, and like just you finally get them, like after years and years of hard work. Capricorn is that hard work, that career, and basically Aquarius is the desires, or the results of your career, basically the long-term achievements, basically. Let's see. 11th house. The 11th house is friendships, groups, society, technology, networking, social justice, rebellion, humanitarianism, originality, eccentricity, invention, sci-fi, and futurism. So it's like people who are Aquarius dominant are basically very futuristic, humanitarian, kind of utopian, kind of that kind of thing. So it's a pretty cool sign there. I have Aquarius in the 5th house, so my thing is I want to, I'm very future oriented and futuristic, just thinking about like different things like that. So, and then we finally move on to the 12th house. Now, we have Pisces in the 12th house, and Pisces is things like endings, and the 12th house is also things like completions, the afterlife, old age, surrender, separation from society. A lot of hermits and people, or like monks especially, will have this because they're focused on the afterlife. They're focused on their soul, being with their soul, and eternity and stuff like that. Hospitals, prisons, hidden agendas. It rules imagination, creativity, art, film, dance, and the unconscious mind. So things that are like unconscious, basically. So we've gotten through all the houses, guys, so that's about it for this video. This has been the Aries Ascendant video, and if you want a Vedic Astrology reading, click that link right there. Just type it into your browser, or you can find it. You can also find a bunch of stuff in the description below. So, this has been me. I'm Gebo, and this is me. So, peace out, guys. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff, too. Peace.